What does it feel like when you buy your first home? Hi, I'm Michael Ackerman. I'm a proud member of Team Up Real Estate in Seattle with Coldwell Banker Bain on Capitol Hill. So, what does it feel like when you buy your first home? Why should you even buy a home? If you're a renter, that can be a good thing. If you want flexibility, if you know you're not going to live in a city for very long because maybe of a temporary job or some experience in your life, maybe buying is not the best plan for you right now. But if you have been in a city for a while and you love your job and you want to put down roots, I always say you're either paying somebody else's mortgage or you're paying your own. So why not pay your own? And you may have a nest egg saved up, which I know feels really, really good. I've always liked having a nest egg. But when I bought my first condo on Capitol Hill many years ago in Seattle, someone said to me, you're not spending the money. It's not going away. You're just moving it from one asset, your bank account, to something that you're going to be able to sell and live in, sell eventually and make a profit. So it's a really smart investment as a part of your investment portfolio. And again, you have to live somewhere. So you're either paying rent to somebody else or every month when you make that mortgage payment, you're putting money into a forced savings account for yourself. Because when you go to sell that condo or townhome or house, you're going to probably make money. So what does it feel like? I'll just harken back to when I first bought my one-bedroom condo on Capitol Hill. There was a small condo building that I'd always admired, and I saw it being built because I used to rent an apartment in that area on the same street. And I thought, God, if I could ever buy. Then I started real estate years later, and about 2 years into my real estate career, when people would ask me, well, where do you own your place? And I would say, well, I'm still renting, but you should buy. I thought I should probably buy. I just fell in love with a one-bedroom condo. It had city views. It was just down the street from my office. Anyway, the feeling that I had once I got into contract, I had always loved the building. And once I wrote the contract and got into contract, I was super excited. I was so excited that I ended up going over there virtually every day because I'm a real estate agent and I could use the key box to get in. Finally, the real estate agent called me up and said, Michael, please quit going into the condo, because I was measuring and planning for furniture and all of that. So the feeling is just really indescribable. If you've never owned a home, it's such a gratifying feeling of reward and pride of ownership. Like, you've worked hard and you've picked this place that you feel really comfortable in and you enjoy and you love the vibe, but it also reflects who you are. You can be in a great rental and that's great, but when you actually own a place, it speaks to a lot of who you are, what you like, and so when people come over to visit, it's a very good reflection of who you are. Again, buying's not for everybody, and I always say you should buy when the time is right for you, and only you are the person that can decide that. But personalizing a condo or a townhome or a home, adding paint colors, buying furniture, setting up your nest, your personal place for you to like celebrate and mourn and do whatever live your life is so important. And again, really good investment. You're either writing a check for rent every month, which is not going to get you any chance of making a profit, or you can buy something and when you sell it, there's a really good chance that you're going to make some money. It's interesting. The first condo that I bought, I think my down payment was probably like $8,000, and from that I bought a second condo, and then from that bought the house that my husband and I are currently in. We've lived here for 20 years, but all that came from the profit that I made off that original condo. So it's a really good way to kind of plan your financial future. So whether you're buying your first home or your second or your third, that feeling should pervade. That feeling should be there of excitement, of a fun adventure ahead for you. And I just kind of wanted to share that because we hear so much about it being a seller's market. And yes, this is a transaction, but it's also a huge life-changing opportunity for you. I have to say, I still love coming home to my home 20 years later. Every time I drive up, I think I love where I live. And I hope for all of you that whatever you buy, you absolutely feel that as well. So if you're a renter and it's a good time for you to rent, great. But if you've been thinking about buying, contact an agent and explore it because the feeling is great. Thank you so much for watching. There'll be more blogs from other Team Up members coming soon. And thank you for watching. Until we meet again, take care and be well.